What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, everybody. What's up? What's going on, man? New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. Back with another video, man. Yo, man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. The New Breed 313 Sports and also 313 The New Breed Real Talk. You know what I'm saying? One of the two, or I would love for y'all to get to do both. So, would appreciate it, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell them friends. Tell them all over again. Y'all know the deal. So, topic is: are the Pistons going to be a top 4 team in the East? I think it just depends. It's a lot of things you can put on that. Number one, will these guys stay healthy? I thought they had a chance to get that last year if you know if they would have stayed focused. Injuries, even in the playoffs, they was a 6 seed. I feel like they should have beat the Knicks. I think inexperience paid the way into that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It happens. But hey, man, a lesson learned. It's something to just learn from. Do I think they can be a top 4 team in the East? I think they are. I think they do have the capability of doing that because the East right now is wide open. Probably after the Knicks and the Cavs, it's pretty much a free fall, man. I mean, Atlanta is up there. Orlando is up there. You know, Milwaukee, you never know what Milwaukee is going to be like. Indiana without Halliburton. I still think Indiana is going to be a good team. They're going to miss a lot from Halliburton, but I think with this Indiana team, man, and then it's going to be a lot of pressure with them being the Eastern champs. So they're going to have a target on their back. But luckily, I think the loss of Miles Turner is going to hurt them. They got to rely on Isaiah Jackson, Tony Bradley, and James Wiseman. We'll see how that works. But I still think they could be a good team. I still think they're a playoff bound. I still think Indiana can still get one of them top 6 spots. Boston, without Tatum, man. I mean, I know they got Anthony Simons, but I mean, your other pickup is Luka Garza. I mean, we'll see how that goes. You got Neemias Queta, no Al Horford, but you got Xavier Tillman, so still got Derek White, no Drew Holiday. That's gonna hurt him, but we'll see how that. We'll see how that goes. Miami, you just never know what you could get with Miami. Chicago, I don't know. Charlotte, I don't expect too much. Wizards, they're just young and they're not ready. So I think the Pistons have a chance to get that top 4 spots. They almost did it last year. I think with a healthy J.I., a healthy Isaiah Stewart, we'll see how they blend in with this squad now of added Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert. We'll see how that goes. It's just going to be a lot asked for Cade. I think Cade is had a good season last year. I think it was a growing pains year for him. You hate the way that the playoffs ended. But, hey, man, you got to start somewhere. But I think the emergence of Asar, I think Ron Holland's gotten better with his game. We got to see how Bobby Clintman is going to be, gel with this team. Sasser got to play more. We got to see what Paul Reed is going to bring. Tobias. Hopefully the age is not going to get to Tobias. Duran, But I really want to see how Duran game has gotten better. His jump shot, his just everything. I just want to and definitely see what J.I. But I think they do got a chance to get a top 4 in the East. I think, like I said, I think it depends on just if they stay healthy, the continuity of the team, how J.I. is going to fit back coming to the Pistons. Are they going – is having Dennis Schroeder lost, is that going to affect this team? Malik Beasley, the whole Malik Beasley situation. I've been hearing they still got a spot for him when all the stuff clears, which, hey, man, we're going to have to see if it clears or not. But I'm really looking forward to this season, man, to seeing what this team does. I think they got about 5 or 6 nationally televised games, which is good because over the last couple of years, we could barely even get one game, and then the one game we do have is blacked out. So it's good that we have 5 games. And one of the feature games is Martin Luther King Day against the Celtics. So that's pretty cool. I mess with that. I wish they could have got more than one home game in the preseason, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I'm really eager to see what they do this season. Really eager to see what they do this season. Like I said, they're going to be fighting for them top 6 spots. I think they could be one of them teams. Even if they don't get the top 4, I think they can still get the top 6. I think Cade is going to have a very good season. I think, again, he's going to be an all-star, and the possibility he could be an all-star starter in that point guard position. It's a possibility. Don't be surprised if he's, if he is that starter. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting. To me, I think he's the best point guard in the East. I do. I think he's better than Trae Young. I think he's better than Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell. You know what I mean? I think he is. I think he's better than a lot of them guys, man. I think he could be a top starter in the East in the All-Star game next year. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to be good. I think, like I said, we got to see how Ivy comes back from injury. I'm really eager to see that. How much Asar and Ron Holland has got their game better, and Jalen Duren. I get tired of. It's good to see tapes of them working out, but I want to see the exact game. I want to see if they really work on it in exact game and in exact competition. Nothing against the videos we've seen over the summer and stuff like that. But come on, man. I want to see it with real competition. I don't want to see it by yourself or you dunking on scrubs and stuff like that. Like, nah, I want to see the real thing. I want to see it in real competition against real defenses. That's what I want to see. Call me crazy, but that's just what I want to see. I want to see real competition. And it's crazy, man. It's like the season is going to start in 2 months. That's crazy. Football it's about to starting now. It's crazy. Just, I as a sports fan, I love it. Love to see basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport out of all of them. So I'm so eager for basketball, for going to Piston games, for being a season ticket holder, man, even though I had to move to a different seat because my reps fucked up again on my seat, sold my damn seat. So I got a fucking got a different seat. And I'm just like, bro, how incompetent can you be, bro? Like, what the fuck? But I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. But I'm looking forward to next year. Looking forward to seeing the fans, the cheering, and seeing old faces, seeing some new faces. As far as like fans and stuff, being in a new spot, gonna see some new people. I'm gonna miss my old section, man, because my seat, I love my seat. I had all the leg room in the world, even though the guy behind me, his kids was so fucking annoying, kicking and running all over the place. So that's one thing I'm happy about. I ain't got to worry about. But I mean, it is what it is, man. But my bad for rambling and stuff. But going back to the Pistons, I think they can. I think they can be a top four in the East. I think they have the capabilities. It's just going out there on the court and making things happen. That's the thing. And we're lucky to have a coach that can get us into the right direction, as JB Bickerstaff is. Like, this is the season. Like, we didn't expect them to be a playoff team last year. Didn't expect it. We maybe a play-in, possibly, but not a top, 6 seed in the East. But I think we could get better, man, with all the stuff and all the injuries and things like that. So I think we could capitalize with that. I think we could compete with Cleveland, even though they got size like crazy. But I don't worry about Cleveland as far as playoffs, because they seem to shit the bed every time. They can't get to the Eastern Finals. For some reason, Donovan Mitchell can't take a team to a conference finals to save his life. So this might be the year. I don't know. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm eager to know what y'all think about this topic. Do y'all think that the Pistons are going to be a top 4? Do you think that they're going to be 6? Do you think that they're a play-in team? Or do some of y'all think that they're not a playoff team? A question I want to ask y'all too is, if Ivy didn't get hurt, is this a playoff? Did the team, does this Piston team go to the playoffs last year? I would be honest, man. I don't think we would have been a playoff team, bro. If Ivy didn't get hurt, I don't think we would have been a playoff team. I think even though that Sacramento game where he hit that game winner, I think that game kind of changed things, that Western trip. But I think we still was just trying to find each other. It was still a team that was trying to look for their identity. And I think after Ivy got hurt, I think the team had got together. And I'm not saying anything, I think Ivy, I'm rooting for this young brother. I want him to succeed. I want him to be a Piston forever. I would like him to be. If he's not, then I mean, it is what it is. But I really want to just see how this team got a lot of good young talent. It's just flourishing. I know we ain't gonna be able to pay for everybody. We got to figure out what our core 3 or core 4 guys going forward. We got to get better defensively. We got to, hopefully with LeVert and Duncan Robinson, our 3-point shooting and our shooting can get better. I hope our defense gets better, man. I mean, the way Stewart was and blocking shots and things like that, man, he was a force. And I'm hoping that Duran can be that force as well, that presence where he could block shots and cause havoc like Stewart did. I think the emergence of Stewart, his defensive play and his offensive play, I think it lit a fire under Duran to play well because he was like, man, he playing well. He gonna take my spot. I can't let that happen. So it's good to see competition like that. And it just makes the team better. But man, I think they got the capability of doing some things this year, man. Barring injury, man, I think this team is dangerous. I think this team is dangerous. They don't fear anything. They can be relentless. The bright lights don't get to them, as you saw against the Knicks. They won two road games in New York in that series. Unfortunately, they didn't win a home game, but they won two. They won two games in New York, so the bright lights didn't get to them at MSG, man. So that's always good to see. But I'm rooting for this team. I hope this team does well this season. The actual schedule release is tomorrow, so I will do a show on that tomorrow on the schedule release and speaking on the Pistons and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned to that, man. I'm excited about the schedule being released tomorrow, man. I'm excited about that. Just it'll be good to see the Pistons schedule and how it pans out, stuff like that. Like what teams do we play early? Do we play certain teams early? Do we play them later? Do we play them in the middle? It's gonna be interesting, but I'm looking forward to it, man. So, y'all tell me, man. Do y'all think the Pistons are a top 4 team in the East? Like I said before, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, The New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk, all platforms. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Respect y'all. Salute to y'all. And I hope y'all have a good rest of the night. Good rest of the weekend. Till eternal and above. I will holler at y'all, man. Peace out. Bye.